So there you go. That's how you can do a full restoration with just a Jasper whetstone. As long as you have a diamond plate to be able to kick up the grit and slurry it, it'll jump from bevel setting right to finish. And if you rough prep the backside of your stone, then you can also do more extreme sharpening like chip removal and full reprofiling. Hey, what's up everybody? It's Gabriel here with Wild Whetstones and naturalwhetstonesharpening.com. Today I'm gonna fix up my Dovo. It's my favorite to shave with. This razor has a spot up here where I tapped the faucet with it by accident when I was shaving. I'm gonna show you guys how to completely bring back a dull edge with just one stone. In order to ensure that it's sharpened totally evenly and doesn't have little teeth or chips in it, I'm gonna kill the edge. The way that you do that is gently set it on the stone and back and forth motion. I'm going very light, I'm not bearing down, I don't want to chip my edge out. I just want to take the apex off of it. So by slightly dulling my razor like this and then restarting the sharpening process, I can ensure that there's no chips or dull spots that are going to be left in this new bevel that I'm going to create. And I'm going to do that all on just this one Jasper stone. If I test, that feels like it took away the bite, and it doesn't seem like it can shave hair very much at all. Maybe just a little bit still down by the heel. If you have a totally dull razor to start with, how do you bring back that edge? Well, it's simple. I like to slurry the stone with a diamond plate. Here's two different things to consider. I have the back side of this stone lapped with this diamond plate, which is 120 grit. This is a very aggressive surface preparation, and it might be more aggressive than you want for a straight razor. So I'm going to use this side of my stone, and I'm going to slurry it with a 325 grit diamond plate. The 325 grit by the company DMT is my favorite diamond plate. It lasts for many years. It'll actually wear out far before this sharpening stone ever will. So bearing down evenly, I'm going to push and slurry the stone. Now what this does is it textures the surface of the stone in a very even manner, and if I'm careful with my strokes, I'm going to keep this stone dead flat. This stone never dishes out from sharpening, and even if you slurry it like that every day, you wouldn't wear this thing out in multiple lifetimes. So the advantage of this big size stone is it really can hold a nice size slurry. So let's see how long it takes with the very fast and very fine cutting action to bring back the edge of the razor. And when you're doing a more intensive restoration after dulling your edge like that, you may really benefit from doing an additional slurry. Let's give this spot a little extra love. Now this slurry is pretty much pure abrasive, so you will be surprised at how quickly that can take an edge back. So that's pretty much all you need to do, is just refine at this level to your heart's content. Once the bevel is popping arm hair again, you know that you've reestablished the apex and the edge. So that's an old barber's trick for if you don't have a loop or a microscope or a way to check visually. You just ensure that you completely dull the old edge and then you completely bring it back in a fine manner. So there you go. Most of the edge is reestablished and shaving arm hair very well at this point. And I'm still feeling a little bit of tugging up at the tip. That was where the edge got a little bit rolled previously. So I'm just gonna bet that a little bit of stropping and then back to the finishing stone for one more slurry will fix the tip of the razor. Let's see let's see what one more slurry does for us as I pour it all over the desk. So it doesn't take a whole lot, and you want to try to be careful that you don't dig into the stone when you're creating a slurry, because instead of pulverizing it and getting this fine abrasive, that can drop chunks of stone. So don't do that. So once you're evenly picking up slurry and water along the whole edge, that's a way you can tell that the whole edge is back into alignment. So if you're sharpening and you're noticing part of the razor isn't picking up water, that's where you want to spend a little more time. It's important to pay close attention to your pressure, because if you change your technique, you won't be refining, you'll be doing damage over time. So just feel into the razor as you sharpen. Not all razors have a straight spine, so I do just a slight bit of lifting and twisting on this one just to be able to hit the whole edge. And this has dramatically improved the geometry that this razor came with from the factory. There we go. Feels like the whole edge is in contact. It's picking up the slurry evenly. So you can see that the slurry has turned gray from that kind of pure white color that it was at first. And that is the steel particles mixed in. So darkening of slurry is a really good way to see that you've removed metal and that you're at a nice new stage of refinement. Okay, let's do a little test shave. All right, so couldn't get any good lighting inside, so I decided to just do a little shave outdoors. Let's see if I managed to get this edge back from totally dull. It wasn't shaving arm hair after I dulled it on the stone. So let's see what we get off just a straight water shave after finishing it on the Ancient Ocean Jasper whetstone. Not bad. Pretty sharp. Feels quite smooth too. No real irritation, even without shaving cream. So there you go. That's how you can do a full restoration with just a Jasper whetstone, as long as you have a diamond plate to be able to kick up the grit and slurry it. It'll jump from bevel setting right to finish. And if you rough prep the backside of your stone, then you can also do more extreme sharpening like chip removal and full reprofiling. Again, if there's anything I can do for you guys in the next Sharpening Stones video, just let me know. And feel free to come add your energy to the community group Wild Whetstones if you'd like to be a part of the fun. And you can get all the stones on naturalwhetstonesharpening.com. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace, power.